Star Citizen 4.1.1 is live, and with it, there is my ship, Starlancer TAC. Welcome from the other side. Today we are going to take a look at this marvelous ship and see if it is worth it to be your daily driver. So far, my first look is I'm impressed. I love the extra thrusters on it, I love the extra guns on it, but let's see how good it is. Let's see if this ship will actually be useful. So, most of the things on the ship are stock except the weapons. I've changed the weapons. I put these new Omniskies on the front so I can as a pilot shoot them, they are amazing sounding. And on top I put all the M6As. And here on the left side I've put the light strike cannons, and on the right side deadbolts. Just to have a little bit fun. The stock ones are Galderine size 5 guns. So as we start here at the beginning, we see these two beautiful missile launchers. It has 12 missiles in total, so it will give you some extra coverage from the back if someone is pursuing you. Here is the camera that the co-pilot can use and fire all of these guns. Alright, today we are starting the tour a little bit different. We are starting from cockpit. Let's see if this is fixed. Of course not. No MFDs. And these MFDs that are meant to be seen are not visible. So I have to do this in order to see them, which is really a bummer. The tactical ship, as its name implied, should have an tactical MFDs. I should be able to see who is attacking me. I should be able to see in any moment what are my stats, my shields, my power, everything. With this, I cannot see anything. So this is Starlancer Max in a cockpit, not Starlancer TAC. So the cockpit pretty much says the same as a Max, nothing is changed. So as I said, this is a Max cockpit and not the TAC. This part is also completely the same, useless as it was before. So with this part of the ship, I'm really not satisfied. First, to look. Especially when you're fighting in that cockpit, you cannot see a thing, and then I like MFDs, awareness, yeah, pretty much useless. Now this part I like. This is redesigned living quarters and it looks much better in my opinion. There is no more that annoying pipe upstairs and it's blue, so real overall nice look. Here we have a toilet and on the other side one more, and here we have huge gun rack, which is absolutely stunning because you have two slots for the launchers, missile launcher, and yeah, really nice. Oh, if we open these doors, we have a living quarters. We have place for 8 crewmen, and also they have personal lockers, which is really nice. So you can put a lot of stuff inside when you are looting or having fun. Now I'm really surprised by the size of this kitchen and living quarters. I really thought it would be smaller, but kudos to developers, this is done very nice. Now the next part. This part is in my opinion still awful. Even if we have a hangar and not those rooms behind, why don't we have here the doors? We should have doors here to access the hangar, and let me tell you why. Now if you go all the way around, you have also elevator here and on the other side, which is kind of waste of space, and also using 2 hallways is a waste of space. But never mind. Hangar. Hangar looks really nice, but it should be turned around. So this part on the top is potential weakness. Last night I played on PTU and there was a player that boarded us through this thing, and he was immediately granted access to this, the most vulnerable part of the ship, the engineering, and he could easily destroy my ship. Especially when the engineering comes into gameplay, he can shoot the components and we are all dead in the water. So this is also advantage for us because we can wait for him here, but most of the time he should not have access to such a vital components just so easily. So as you are stepping inside of the hangar, if you look on your left side you have stairs, and on the right side. And if I'm going upstairs, this is the place for the Furies. Now you can easily put 2 Furies here, and also Origin M50 I saw someone put inside. So that's a very good thing, because now you can actually carry a quantum capable ship inside of this thing. So either 2 Furies or 1 Fury or M50, which is really nice. As we open the hangar, we have beautiful light coming in, and yeah, the hangar is made pretty good. I just wish that we have also door here to access the front of the ship and not here. My real problem with this ship will come soon. Stay tuned. So this part here, I'm really glad that the ship has also kept this elevator, because it's really useful. Also here we have the same thing as a MAX, so this part is also same as the MAX, components, access, and also, as I like to call it, Jeffrey tube, but it's just leather. Never mind. Let's go down. Okay. So here is another access to the door to the ship, side entrance, which is really nice, and we have to have that. Now we are coming to the most beautiful part of the ship, in my opinion. This is the place where the turret gunners are, and this is absolutely stunning. They've made this perfect. Look at this. Look at this place where you can put the guns. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at these here things. I don't know even what they are. Probably something to reload weapons, but kudos to developers. This is really good. As I'm entering the turret, now look at this. The turret is done very nicely. It's not a standard MISC, you have a lot of view. You can see everything, left and right. But the problem is this. This is all I can target. So last night I played against the Polaris, and I'll try to put some footage here for you to see. When you are shooting at the front of the ship, you cannot, I repeat, not hit the front target. I first thought it would be not possible to hit smaller targets, which is, in my opinion, is okay, but you cannot even hit the Polaris with this. And having all of these guns for this ship is practically useless, because the pilot wants to shoot those weapons, and those 2 size 4s on the top are much more useful than having these size 5s here. These are only useful if you are in the fight with a lot of ships around you and smaller ships who are attacking you, so to defend yourself. Also, this is very good if you are covering someone. So for example, someone on the ground and you're coming from the air, you are leveling everything down. But the problem is, we do not have that gameplay right now. We are left with these guns that are currently useless to us. They are quite nice, they are really good. Fully crewed Starlancer Max is a beast of a ship, but it cannot effectively fight bounty missions. So this ship is much better as a single piloted ship. And let me tell you why. 2 size 3 shields give it a massive advantage over other ships. And yeah, you can go and easily defeat bounty missions completely alone. And you have also Infirmary at the back, so if you die, you can respawn in your ship while clearing the bunkers and same. As we are continuing to this beautiful room, you can't wonder how good lighting is done here. This is really military ship. And now we are entering the second part. Look at this. This is a dropship part, and this is also done good. We have 4 seats on one side and 4 on the other, so 8 drop seats. We have gun racks. Beautiful. And here, if we open these doors, this is what I really like. The doors do not go all the way down, and this is especially useful when you are dropping down. So you don't want to hit the doors on the ground and break them. So this is a little bit attention to the details. I really like this covering gun. So if you are dropping the troops, someone should cover them. Also, you can use these Gatlings to fight the other ships, but it's pretty much useless on the side, only to defend the ship. Pretty much as those size 5 turrets that everybody thought would be amazing, but they are not. And now we are coming to the best part of the ship, the Infirmary. The Infirmary is done beautiful. This is kind of Infirmary that should be, in my opinion, on Terrapin. Terrapin should have a lot more useful and much better looking Infirmary than what they have there. Yeah, this is done really good, and this is the only reason why I got Starlancer TAC. I need something really good when I'm clearing the bunkers, but as I said, Starlancer Max can do the same thing. Only thing that you have to do is put here a medical Ursa, and you still have all of these parts for the cargo. So here we have a free hangar, but these parts are occupied for the drop seats, guns, and also medical beds. These beds are tier 3 beds, not tier 2, so that's a bummer. So in my opinion, I think right now when I'm looking at it, the only advantage that this ship has over the Starlancer Max is much more shield. If you have a multi-crew for this ship becomes better, but as I said, only to defend the ship, not actually to play and fight the bounty missions, which is why most of the players will get this ship. So yeah, if you have Starlancer Max, you are good to go, you don't have to upgrade to Starlancer TAC. If you want to go extra step and you want to get extra functionality, go ahead and take the Starlancer TAC, but do not expect it to be Polaris. So here is the Starlancer TAC in a quantum drive. Looks absolutely stunning in a black paint, which is stock paint. You do not need another paint unless you want to be different, but I really like this. Really suits the ship. Yeah, amazing done. Starlancer TAC is what the Starlancer Max should be. The only downside is those turrets. They should be firing at the front at least a little bit. Being able to shoot at the bigger ships like this is completely useless. So what do you guys think about Starlancer TAC? Do you like it? What do you think about his oddly positioned guns? Write me down in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please hit that subscribe and also like and share button. And until next video, have fun out there.